Rupees 2.17 lakh crore. That was the amount of non-performing assets or NPAs held by India's public sector banks as of 31st March 2013. In 2018, the number rose to a whopping 8.96 lakh crore. So what happened in the interim period? Well, a massive cleaning up of accounts began in 2015 when the Modi government began the asset quality review. Until 2014, loans were given to those in the good books of the government, sometimes through just a phone call. This indiscriminate lending to anyone who had political contacts resulted in bad loans which were brushed under the carpet by the banks due to political pressure. There was a time when 11 out of 21 public sector banks were placed under the prompt corrective framework of the Reserve Bank of India due to deteriorating financial health on account of mounting bad loans to alarming levels of 14.58% of the total credit. And just like how a sweeper accumulates all the dirt before sweeping them away, the AQR unearthed hidden non-performing assets. This was the first major step in strengthening the Indian banking sector, and then came a piece of legislation in 2016 which is nothing less than a revolution. The Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, or the IBC. As of 2022, the IBC has managed to deal with insolvencies of 2,089 firms either through resolution or liquidation. It has contributed to the development of disciplined borrowing amongst companies. Then came the recapitalization of banks. The government infused an unprecedented Rs 3,10,997 crore to recapitalize public sector banks from 2016-17 to 2020-21. The recapitalization program provided much needed support to the PSBs and prevented the possibility of any default on their part. There were a few other things done that set the banking sector in order. Bank accounts of about 3.38 lakh shell companies were frozen. Action was taken against big defaulters like Bhushan Steel, Jet Airways, SR Steel, Nirav Modi and Rotomac, along with bankers like Yes Bank, DHFL, ILFS, etc. IDBI Bank, which was booking losses, was sold to LIC in January 2019, making it a private sector bank. 10 public sector banks were merged into 4, bringing down the number of PSBs from 27 in 2017 to 12 in 2019. Digitization of banking outreach and increasing adoption of fintech like the UPI enhanced customer experience. All these measures gave a new lease of life for the public sector banks, and the transformation began showing in the form of profit numbers. From 2015-16 to 2019-20, the PSBs booked collective losses to the tune of Rs 2,07,329 crore. The highest amount of net loss was registered in 2017-18 at Rs 85,370 crore. In FY22, the PSBs have posted a profit of Rs 66,539 crore despite the pandemic pressure, and this number is estimated to touch a milestone of Rs 1 lakh crore by the end of the current fiscal. This can be vouched by the fact that State Bank of India has registered an all-time high profit of 14,205 crores. Canara Bank, UCO Bank, Bank of Baroda and other PSBs too have seen a turnaround. The share price of these banks, which were once at rock bottom, have surged to 52-week highs. From being saddled with NPAs to becoming profitable, the public sector banks have come a long way.